The brain has this ability to compartmentalize our storylines, so we can play different characters in different scenes.
Mm-hmm.
So you aren't the same person with all of your friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play a different role with different people because they'll unlock an aspect of yourself. So when you're up on stage, you're doing that too. You're putting a character on. It's like a good, not just comedians, but actors as well. They have the ability to transcend their own personality for a moment and hop into a pseudo personality, if you like. Or maybe it is a part of them that they get permission to express. That can be a nice release.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you are different people according to who you're around. Sure. Like I am definitely different in this context and different in other situations. Is like an ideal state for someone to be though is to have like a solid, consistent line where they are consistently the person that they feel. Well, what's your thoughts on that? They're being like, what's your thoughts on the true self? Like what actually does that look like?
I don't know whether all humans can interface being their true self with all people. I think the reason why we have the ability to be a bit of a chameleon is because it suits our read on the situation, so we will adapt accordingly. It makes sense. If you keep on, let's say I'm talking to someone in my higher self sort of space, but they're not ready for that. That could be quite mind-blowing and very challenging for me to just kind of come up with concepts or things that their brain has not entered into. And they're going, woo, and they get scared. Why would you do that? You'd have to adapt. You adapt how you tell your story. So you might dull it down a little.
Yeah.
Because that person can only hear it at that level.
Yeah.
Or you dial it up a little bit more because the person can hear you at
just
that other frequency of understanding, you know?
Yeah, I totally get you. But at the same time, we do idolize people who are like uncompromising in terms of who they are, right?
I think that means that followers happen, right?
Sure.
So you might get someone who's written a book or done some amazing work and they've been known to be that person. Then you're going to get the crowd of what we call fans. Which is great, but there equally be critics. There'll be those people that they just can't interface with.
Yeah.
So what I like when I'm doing my retreats, for example, and I'm teaching meditation, it's not really about religion. It's about a practice and an understanding of how you can use meditation or your mind in a really useful way. And I end up attracting people who would never go to a Buddhist monastery or never go to a religious organization to learn that sort of thing. But they'll come to me because I'm what we call neutral. Yet, I have a deep understanding of the spiritual and religious connotations to it, but I don't necessarily have to share all of that because that's not necessary for that particular person sitting in front of me.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching that clip. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the left. And if you want to watch the full episode, hit the square on the bottom. To watch another small clip, go ahead and hit that square on top. And if you just want to listen to the full episode but don't have time to watch it, you can find this podcast wherever podcasts are listened to. Thanks. Bye.